Hey all, this is Ricky. I am one of Chris's friends. Met him about almost 4 years ago at this point. I think it was 2016 in like February-ish. Maybe a little after that, but almost 4 years. But I was working at the Sunglass Hut here in the Gloucester outlets, and I thought it made sense to record this video here because it was like, it all started here. Um, but I was working here, he was working over at Express in the outlets, and I was out recruiting one day, just kind of like doing my job. And I didn't, not very good at it, by the way, because this, and I'll tell you the story. But I went over and I had seen him a few other times before this in his store, like working, and like he was always like a lightning bolt, like zooming around the store, getting things done, organizing this, and like I finally got the chance to go in there and actually introduce myself. And I said, "Hey," I was like, "What's up? I'm Ricky." He said, "I'm Chris," and I was like, "Yeah, like I was wondering if I could like get your number." Like trying to recruit him for my job, and he took it as like, oh, like this kid's coming in here during peak season trying to get my freaking number, like what is wrong with this guy? And I was like no, like I wanted to recruit you, but we joke about it all the time because it's just like whatever. But it worked out because he ended up coming over to our team at Sunglass Hut. And it's like one of the best, honestly, best connections I've made. Probably one of the top in my entire life. Um, I recorded this video a couple times because I was really struggling to try to find the words that help me describe Chris. And I think he's just one of those people that he is. He's hard to put into words because he is so goddamn incredible. And he he's energetic, he's inspiring, he's fun, he's enthusiastic. Like there, it's just like he's just one of those people who, when you meet him, you never want to let go. You know, like you you when you see him, he's always just like so inclusive. And there was never a time where like we were like talking and he was like, oh yeah, me and my friends are gonna go do this. Like it was always like, oh, me and my friends are gonna do this, you should come, like you're welcome to check it out. Like we're gonna go do this, like feel free to come over, let's pregame, let's do this. And I don't know where he got all this energy from, but like the kid busted his bubble at work, and then he would go out and he partied like no one else. So um again, inspiring, right? But um yeah, it's hard to talk about because I think it's so rare to meet people who are like him um, in this life. And when when you do get the chance to meet these people, you don't ever want to let go because you're blessed. And I'm not a religious person, but I can definitely say that I got lucky to have gotten the chance to really get to know him as a person because, like I said, there were moments where I wanted to give up things, and he always was able to find the bright side um, in the worst situations. And he would let me bullshit to him and complain about my fucking life. Um, but he was always there. Like there was never a time that I would call Chris and he was like I don't have time for this. Like he always was so open minded to anything that you wanted to do. He would always say, "I'm here for it." Like, so I just am so thankful to have gotten the opportunity to really meet Chris. Even in the short period that I have known him, we've gotten really close. I would trust him with my life. And I know that if there's anything that I needed from him, that he would be there for me. Um, so like I'd really love to see some amazing things come from some fundraising that we can do and really get down to the nitty gritty and come together and support somebody who has done nothing but good for this world and brought us nothing but happiness and smiles and cheer and just ecstatic positive energy. So I would really, really appreciate it if we could really do that for him. Um, and I love you, Chris. You will and always are my best friend. Um, so yeah.